What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk with Silos. And today we are back with another review, and it is for the one and only All-American, one of the best shows on the CW right now. One of them, but yeah, it's a really good show, man. I'm really enjoying it this season. A lot is happening. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. I got my notepad right over here with some notes from the episode that I thought was pretty cool and I wanted to talk about, just relay the stuff. And so this will be spoiler filled if I didn't say that before. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump right in. So pretty much it just starts with Layla. So Layla's going through a really tough time right now with her father and stuff like that, and she's actually, it looks like she's trying to hurt herself, and she doesn't know how to. She's just not telling anybody. And like, for anyone out there, if you're having a hard time and you guys, just talk to somebody. Don't bottle it up. Don't do that. Don't tell yourself it's going to be okay, because you are going to be okay. But at the same time, it's easier just to let your feelings out. All right. But yeah, so she's pretty much going through a tough time, guys. And that's one of the first things that was on my list that I wanted to talk about. It dives right deep into it. So then we shoot down a little bit. And then it goes to Jordan, and Jordan's kind of been acting crazy. He, after his mother and father split up, and he's telling everybody, "Oh, I'm just riding the championship high," pretty much, and he just doesn't care anymore. And it's kind of weird. He's been bringing girls over to the house without telling his mom, trying to take advantage of the situation. And yeah. So the one thing that I had to write down that was kind of weird is that he's dating. Well, he wasn't dating. He was messing around with a girl, and most of the girls he was messing around with lately look kind of just like his mother. It was weird. It was really weird. But yeah. Anyway, so that's I just wrote that in. So this is a continuation from last week with Coop. Coop has actually been keeping to herself. She's back at home with her mom, and her mom doesn't really understand her and doesn't want to express that she's okay with her being gay. And it's kind of crazy throughout the episode, because she's just not being herself. She's really quiet, and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy. But rightfully, I understand where she's coming from. It's hard, I guess, in that situation. I've never been, but yeah, it seems like it would be hard. But yeah, eventually later it just continues going on, and they resolve the matter, her and her girlfriend, and her mother. And she definitely comes back out with some hard beats and some nice, rap. That sounded really lame, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. So anyways, Coach Baker, he's really trying. He's trying this time to get his family back together. And yeah, so he's really pushing, trying to do it. And it's just like he keeps on hitting a brick wall. And so, yeah. So back to Jordan. Kind of acting up and going crazy and trying to blame everybody else for his mistakes. He gets into a big fight. He gets drunk at the little diner that they're always at, and starts making a big fuss. And him and one of his football players, some dude hits him because he's being disrespectful to him, calling out his girl and stuff like that. And then Jordan's player jumps in and beats up the guy, and they're both fighting back and forth, and cops get called and all this stuff. And so yeah, it's crazy. It was just like a whole big drama thing that then at the end, Coach Baker was like, "Listen, man, the last time, which was the end of last season, Jordan got to say everything he wanted to say to Coach Baker. And at this end of the episode, Coach Baker was like, "You're going to listen to me now. I listened before. Now I'm going to do the talking, and you're going to listen with your ears, not with your mouth." I thought that was pretty fresh. So yeah, that was one. So last week we end up finding out that Spencer's father ends up, I think his name is Corey, by the way, ends up bringing over one of his ex-girlfriend's sons to come live with him because he wants to play football or whatnot, which was kind of like his son in a way. And Spencer finds out, Spencer feels betrayed. He's like, he's like, pretty much, you left me and my little brother when we were kids and my mom for an ex-girlfriend, and you moved them in and you raised this kid for 7 years. You didn't care about us. You replaced us. So that that really sucked, and that it was a really emotional filled episode. This was another thing that I said back in the beginning with Layla. She's just starting to not trust anyone and not care anymore. Like, she's just done with life pretty much at this point. And I really hope that they just get a handle on it and get over it. Not get over it, but like move forward with it, Because it's like the same thing each week, and it's getting to the point where we're like, okay, Layla, like, you're smart enough to the point to where, like, just ask for help. And there's people there telling you, like, look, we could tell that you're having trouble. Please, like, let us help you. And just let Spence, let your best friend help you, just come on, Layla. Because it really sucks to see Layla, acting like this, but it happens. I understand. Coach Baker is back. They had a scrimmage, and the team, so before the scrimmage, the team had a non-mandatory practice. And the only one is, I believe the guy's name is Chase or Ace. I always forget his name. But he's the only one who's really killing it in the gym. And it's like, dude, I'm trying to get my rank up, move forward, to get a better college scholarship and stuff like that. And these guys, yeah, they just won a championship, but they're all just messing around, letting the hype get to their head, and they get stomped. They get stomped in the scrimmage. Coach is there, and he's just like, dude, like, I understand that I've been away and all this stuff, but that's no excuse for you guys to just give up. Like, I don't go out there on the field and play for you. Like, this is you. This is your life. This is your scholarships. So, like, he's like, tomorrow we haven't practiced. It's mandatory. So you better be there and all that stuff. So Coach Baker's back. And then with the whole thing, I did right here. I said Spencer leaning towards Beverly Hills more, which is the school. He's just really, leaning towards there more because he feels like his dad just betrayed him again, and I don't blame him. And honestly, him being in Beverly, that team, the whole school is pretty much revolving around him. Like, they're depending on him. So, yeah, guys, we'll see what happens next week, man. It was a great episode, great show. I really love it. Can't recommend it anymore. It's in CW. Comes on every Monday after Black Lightning. So just go out there, jump on it, and have fun with it, guys. Enjoy the show. It's a great show. I think a lot of people, it's a very underrated show. So go give it a chance, all right? All right, guys, I'll let you get out of here. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. I'll see you around.